Everyone, I am so excited to be here with you at our Global Leadership Summit. And mostly, I am excited to have a conversation with two incredible Girl Up leaders. We have Diya from Canada and Vivian from Peru. And I cannot wait to hear from you both all of the amazing things that you are doing in your country and in your region with your Girl Up leaders. So let's go ahead and jump right into this conversation. I'm really curious, Diya, if you want to start, what kind of strategies have you found to be most effective in engaging other youth in your region, in your town, in your club? And how have these efforts contributed to building a stronger network of activists?
Yeah, so first of all, earlier this year we had a menstrual product drive where we were actually really fortunate to be able to collect over 2,000 different products to be able to donate to local women's shelter. And we found the greatest strength was using community centers in our neighborhood. So we were able to connect with various libraries and shoppers, stores, various pharmacies, and have bins to collect these different products. And we found by able to engaging the our community through these different drop-off zones was really helpful because it got people interested in Girl Up and to hear more about it. And also when you just pass by these boxes and there'll be a label on it, you'd be like, oh, what is Girl Up? I wonder. And then we'd be able to get new members, but also obviously more products, which is the goal. And also we found by able to reaching to our schools and local community, we're also able to get more engagement. We started a new program where we had Girl Up ambassadors in various different elementary schools throughout our neighborhood. And by being able to do this, we're able to engage youth and then have them grow up in our Grow Up chapter and be able to start their own and help them start their own clubs in their local schools.
Yeah, I love that. You're building the Girl Up pipeline in elementary school and bringing the community in. That sounds awesome. Vivian, how about you? What have you found most effective engaging youth and building a stronger network?
Love it. I think a good strategy is to be part of a speaker and youth programs, so you can share what you as activists and what did you do as activists and inspire other teenagers. I think it's better if a teenager listens someone's story to take that as an inspiration to start doing the change. For example, I was speaker in some programs to share what we do on Nuwasen Chigi Lab, and thanks to that, there was some teenagers who joined to our community and others who asked me in my social media about volunteering. So talking about it, other important thing is using our social media to share opportunities or to connect with people and share your role as change maker. And I think that's useful to engage just on my region. Even in my school, my classmates asked me for Gear Lab, and some of them helped us in our last projects, actually.
Vivian, thanks for sharing that. I mean, social media is the tool, right? That's how we share our stories. That's how we connect with each other. So, not surprising that that's how you have found success. And I'd love to hear from you too, Vivian. How do you see the role of youth in shaping local policies and political agendas in Peru or in your region? And do you have any advice for your fellow young activists who are eager to make an impact like that in their communities?
I see in my theory lack of activities of people interest on social projects. But if I can talk about Peru in general, I can say in total we are powerful activists. I see teenagers changing the world or taking initiative, and that's unbelievable. I know we can have more incredible leaders on Peru. That's why I say to all people to fight for their dreams. If they are afraid to do it do with fair, and so you can know the result. And remember, your dreams don't have date of expiry. If you be empowered, you can change the world.
Yeah, love that. Don't be afraid. We have power. Super, super important message. Diya, what about you? What do you see, for the role of youth and policies and political agendas and making an impact?
Well, first of all, I want to second everything Vivian said. There's definitely hope, and we do have the power to make a change. And it's really important for youth to get involved in politics because, well, youth are the future of our countries and of the whole world. So it's important that they're involved in policies that will be affecting their lives when they grow up, but also their lives right now. But I think in Canada, we are seeing that youth are getting loud and trying to join different activism campaigns. And we've seen that especially with the climate crisis going on. And there is much more interest, I believe, in politics since the COVID-19 pandemic. And what we're seeing more is that youth in Canada are getting involved in politics. And you just have to start somewhere and build up from there. There are many different councils that you can join, whether that be for your local municipality or for your member of parliament, where you can give input and be a voice for your peers to try to change legislation.
Yeah, that's great. I know. I love watching the impact of young people using their voice and getting involved all around the world. And the climate crisis is one that is so important to so many of us. So Dia, I want to know, in your club in Canada and in Ontario, what are some of the accomplishments or initiatives that you and your fellow clubs have taken on this last year or so that you're really proud of?
Well, one initiative my club took on this year was running a seminar, which was a 2-day event that took lots of organization to plan. And on the first day, we were able to learn about different experiences in STEM in different industries. So we had the founder of Spirit of Math and several other organizations come and talk to us about the various different fields of STEM. And as well, we had a women in science panel at the end to give representation and a voice to girls who are pursuing STEM. Because as we know, many girls face barriers to entering STEM. So we really wanted to inspire everyone. But what I'm most proud of is the second day, where we were able to have workshops from 10 different speakers about a whole variety of topics that related to real world issues as well. So whether that be about simulating invasive heart surgery or talking about maternal mortality in women who are pregnant in Nigeria. And we were able to discover these topics and try to find solutions through using STEM. And through that, we obviously hope to inspire people to pursue STEM and uplift girls as a whole.
I love that. You got to be inspired, you got to learn. That is definitely what STEM for Social Good is all about. What a feat. I know what a 2-day event planning looks like. So it is not a small undertaking. Vivian, how about you and your club in Peru and the work that you're doing with your other Girl Up leaders? Are there key accomplishments or initiatives that you're really proud of and want to share today?
Of course. The last year we did incredible projects actually. First of all, I highlight the constancy we had, the passion for what we do. That's the reason we receive volunteers from different cities and countries. And with that, we did forums, interviews, talk panels, campaigns. And if I can mention the key, I will say Aguila Festo we did for the International Day of Gears. There, a group recollected the requests or necessities of new gears of other countries and cities, and another group with all the creativity put that in a large paper, and then the team of the social media posted it on our pages using hashtag to connect with more people, and that was incredible. We enjoyed the experience because it was a forum to share our opinions and raise our voices. Another key project was a campaign for Christmas. We started with previous month, and our objective was share a pretty nice Christmas with children of rural or poor parts of here. So we did raffles, we received donations event, and we connect with a journalist and an actress of here who helped us to come to more people. And finally, we impact in more than 90 children. And the process was so excited for the team because not only the volunteers in person work for that, everyone in New Wasenchi helped sharing information, selling raffles in virtual, and we really love that.
Love that. I love the giving back and the reaching out to children, especially at Christmas time, and all of the work that went into your event too. Well, I'd love to just end with maybe one final question to each of you. Vivian, what would you say Girl Up has influenced the most in your activism?
Yeah, to be part of GitLab made me feel so good. GitLab community is amazing. And when I started working my own code, I could see the world with other perspective. In the way I could learn a lot. I knew other activists who share with me the problems of their countries. And with that, I enriched and opened my mind to create initiative as a group. GitLab started changing my life. It did. I love what I do, allowed me to inspire other gears, It lab not only allowed me to impact in my community, also opened me doors in my life as activist. And the most important is that Gear Lab did I understand and living the experience of empowerment.
Could not ask for better. That is amazing, Vivian. Diya, how about you? How has Girl Up influenced you as our final thought?
I definitely agree with everything Vivian said. Joining a Girl Up chapter is not just joining the chapter, it's joining a community of girls who are looking to try to make change. And it's honestly really inspiring and empowering to be with girls who are also equally, and if not more excited to get loud and make change in our community. And honestly, it's pushed me to be more ambitious in my own activism by having this community of girls just championing for you and just empowering you and trying to push you on to do the best you can. So honestly, joining a Girl Up chapter is just joining a community of girls who want to see you succeed and want to help see you succeed and make change together.
Amazing. Well, I am so proud to be part of this Girl Up community with both of you, Diya and Vivian, and everyone watching, everyone part of this global community. So in the words of Diya and with the spirit of Vivian, let's get loud for girls, for gender equality, and for all of the issues that we care about. Vivian and Diya, thank you so much for the incredible work you're doing and for being part of this conversation with me during our Leadership Summit. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.